Hello grade 7, good day everyone. So we are now sa tuang week 13. So ang atuang lesson karon nga week is still sa lesson 2.2. So mana mo teacher humana man tani, but this is just a continuation. So ang atuang i-tackle karon nga week is all about perimeter, circumference, area, and volume. So remember nga ang lesson 2.2 is measuring lengths. So ang perimeter, area, ug volume class o kanang circumference is a direct applications of measuring the length. So kung magkuha ta na nila, it also indicates nga nag-measure ta sa ilahang length. Okay? So in this lesson, you will be able to solve the following: the perimeter and the circumference, the area and the volume. So mao na ang atuang kumbatihon karon nga week. Okay? So ready na ba? Maminaw ang tanan, dili skip ang video.
Okay, so let us have perimeter and circumference. Okay, so what is perimeter? Unsa din yung perimeter class? The sum of the lengths of the sides of polygon is called perimeter. Unsa da siya? Sum of the lengths of sides of a polygon. So if we are going to get the sum of the lengths, then we are going to get the perimeter. Okay, naisabtan. Perimeter comes from the Greek words peri, which means around. Okay, and the second word is meter, which means measure. Right? So perimeter is around measure o mag-measure ka sa iyahang sides, sa iyang palibot mo na perimeter. Next is circumference. Okay, so the circumference is the distance around a circle. So if we have a circle, then circumference na ang atuang tawagan na. Teacher, na circumference ang square? Wala, class. Sa circle lang applicable ang circumference. Okay? So, let us have a polygon can have 3 or more sides. Unsa daw? Ang polygon, it can have 3 or more sides. So, some types of polygons are. So, but first, what is polygon? Unsa din ang polygon? A polygon is a closed figure which sides are called segments. So, ang polygon closed figure na siya, class. Ang tawag sa mga sides niya, we call that segments. Okay? A regular polygon is a polygon having all sides congruent and all angles congruent. So, kung ana kag regular polygon, class, ang iyahang sides o ang iyahang angle congruent. Unsa nang congruent? They are equal or parehas ang ilang sides og angle. Okay? So, let us have some types of polygons. So, we have pentagon. Unsa ning pentagon? A polygon having 5 sides. Hexagon. A polygon having 6 sides. Okay. Unsay tawag sa polygon nga naa siya 7 sides? It is heptagon. So, wala man nakasulat dani, but a polygon having 7 sides is heptagon. Next is 8 sides. Unsay tawag? Octagon. Okay? And then 9 sides nga polygon. Unsay tawag? A polygon having 9 sides is what we called nonagon. Okay? 10 sides polygon is what we called decagon. Unsa ang 10 sides? Decagon. Okay, so add more pa. Daghan pa kayo tag type sa polygon. So limit lang ta dari sa 10, which is decagon. Basta kay mga gon-gon, mauna na siya. Polygon na siya. Okay, so naatay next thing to do is naatay figure dari, class. If you can see, we have a circle. Okay? So, natay mga points. So, let us identify unsay mga ngalan ani nila. Okay? So, given the circle on the right, point C is in the interior of the circle. Si point C. So, kani class o mo ni si point C. So, unsay tawag niya? Interior. Okay? Kung maana kag interior, naa siya sa sulod. So, look at the figure. Ahaman si point C. Naa sa sulod, nasa gawas. Naa sa sulod. Munang gitawag siya interior. Naka-follow? Next, point E. Ahaman si point E, class, is in the exterior of the circle. So, kung maana kag exterior, naa siya sa gawas. So, aha si point E. Taara. Very good. Okay, so aha si point A na himutang na siya sa gawas. Mo nang gitawag siya nga exterior. Okay, next. Points A, D, and B lie on the circle. So, aha si point A. Kanida ani. Teacher, wala may point na kita. Yes, class, walay point na kita. Pero, naana siya point dira. Because a circle is a combination of points, or a line is a combination of points. Tanan nga atong makita, nag-start na siya sa point. So, naanay diri si point A, si point D, si point D na diri. Si point B na dari. So, they all lie on the circle. So, naagid sila naglibot sa circle. Muna sila point A, D, and B lie on a circle. Next, center, si point O. So, kung moana kag center, man ang makita ni si center. Naa sa tunga. So, si point O naa diri sa tunga. So, siya ang center. Okay? Naka-follow? Next, radius. So, kung moana kag radius, katunga siya sa diameter. Kung moana kag diameter, mauna siya ang sukod sa circle. So, we have the radius. Radius, OA. Segment OA. So, ahaman. Tara si O, tara si A. Isa na siya ka radius. Okay? Next, segment OB. Si segment OB. Tara, si O, and then si B. Mo na siya. Next is radius, segment OD. Isa po siya ka radius ni. Right? A radius is 1/2 of the diameter. So, katunga-tunga siya. Unsay tawag ni A o ni B? Segment AB. Unsay tawag nila? Mauna na dayon siya gitawag nga diameter. Unsa din ang diameter? Twice the radius, or isa gyud siya ka straight gyud siya from end to end. So mo na gitawag nga diameter. Kung katunga lang, half lang ani, mo ni siya gitawag nga radius. Okay, nakasabot? Oh, very good. Unsa gali na circle? A circle is a set of all points in a plane that are at the same distance from a given point in the plane. Okay, the given point is called the center. So, kani atong gidiscuss mo ni siya circle, ang point, ang given point mo na siya ang center, and then naana din siya mga radius, naapod siya diameter. Okay, so nasabtan unsa ang perimeter o circumference, class? Very good.
So let us have the formula of getting the perimeter of a rectangle and regular polygons. So, unsaon man pagkuha sa perimeter ani nila. Okay, the perimeter P of a rectangle with length L and width W is given by perimeter is equal to 2L plus 2W, or 2 quantity L plus W. So, mo ni siya formula in getting the perimeter of a rectangle. So, unsang formula? 2L plus 2W, or 2 length plus 2 width. Right? Very good. Next, equilateral triangle. Unsay formula to get the perimeter of equilateral triangle? So, when we say equilateral, they have their sides and angles are congruent to each other. So, since kay same man tanan ilahang sides, we have the formula. The perimeter of equilateral triangle is equal to 3S, or 3 times their sides. So, ang sides nila times 3 na lang nimo. Okay, ana lang 3S, right? Next is square. How to get the perimeter of a square. So, since ang square class kay same, ang ilahang sides tanan kay congruent, so we have the formula 4s or 4 times sides. Ka, di ba ang square, upat man siya ka sides, and then their sides are all congruent. Therefore, 4s ang ilahang formula in getting the perimeter. Okay? Next, regular pentagon. So when we say regular pentagon, all of their sides are equal. So since all of their sides are equal, we have the formula. Pentagon is a kind of polygon having 5 sides. And then regular pentagon man siya. So to get the perimeter, we have 5s or 5 times side. Ikalimaon nimo ang sides. Okay? So mo nang 5s. Okay? Naka-follow? Very good. Okay, so let us have the formula in getting the circumference. So, unsa galing circumference? Sa circle ni siya. So, we have the circumference, the formula of getting the circumference, pi d or 2 pi r. So, unsa may pasabutan ni nila? Where d, kani si d dari sa formula class, mo ni siya ang diameter of the circle. And r, kaning r dari sa formula class, kani is the radius of the circle. Okay, so magpili lang kaning duha, imong gamiton. Either si pi times d or si 2 pi r. So, unsa ni siya si pi? Unsa value ani ni pi? Ang value ni pi is 3.14. So, magamit ni siya in getting the circumference of the circle. Okay?
Okay, so let us have example of perimeter. So find the perimeter of each polygon. So we have example letter A, as you have shown in the figure. So we have, ang iyahang sides class is 5 cm, 7 cm, and 9 cm. Now, what is the perimeter of a triangle? So, the perimeter of a triangle is A plus B plus C. Okay, so unsa man ni si A? First side, second side, and the third side. So, we are just going to add all the 3 sides. So, we have 5 cm plus 7 cm plus 9 centimeter. So, the perimeter of a triangle is equal to 5 plus 7, 12, plus 9, we have 21 centimeter. So, this is now our answer. Okay? So, kani siya nga figure class, ang iyahang perimeter is 21 centimeter. Okay? Naka-follow? Very good. So, our example letter B, as you have shown in the figure, we have iyahang dimension class are 8 meter, 8 meter, and 14 meter, and 10 meter. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, how to get the perimeter of this pentagon? So, we have we are just going to add all the sides. So, we have 8 meter plus 8 meter plus 14 meter plus 10 meter. So, pila man ni tanan? 8 plus 8, 16. Plus 14, 30. Plus 10, 40 meters. So, ang iyahang perimeter class, kani nga figure is 40 meters. Okay? Naka-follow? Nakasabot? Very good. Let us have example letter C. Let us have example letter C. So, ang given figure is a rectangle. So, unsa gali characteristic sa rectangle? Ang iyahang 2 sides are equal. So, kani sila equal, kani sila pod equal. So, how to get the perimeter of a rectangle? So, we have the formula 2L plus 2W, or ikaduhaon nimo ang length plus ikaduhaon po nimo ang width. Let us have this example. So our length here is 10 centimeters. So we have 2 times 10 plus 2. What is our width? It is 5 centimeter. So, sulat nimo dira 5. Okay, so 2 times 10, we have 20, plus 2 times 5, we have 10. So, 20 plus 10, we have 30 centimeters. So, this is now our perimeter. Naka-follow? Yun sa pagkuha, kaduhan nimo ang length, kaduhan nimo ang width, and then add together dayon nimo sila. Okay? So nga naon ra pagkuha sa perimeter sa rectangle. Example letter D is regular octagon. So ang iyahang side class is 9 meters. When we say regular octagon class, ang iyahang sides tanan kay equal. So, unsa maning octagon? This is a type of polygon having 8 sides. So, 8 sides nga parehas lang sila. Then, ang side na to is given. So, which is 9 meters. So, how to get the perimeter of this? We have to multiply. Okay. How to get the perimeter of a regular octagon class? We have to multiply 8 sa tanang sides. Kaya ang octagon, 8 sides man, and then pares man silang sides tanan. So, 8 times side. Okay? So, we have 8 times, pilay measurement sa isa ka side class. It is 9 meters. So, 8 times 9 meters. So, we have the perimeter of a regular octagon having 9 meters is 8 times 9 class. We have 72 meters. So, don't forget the unit which is meter. So, this is now our answer. Okay? Okay, so, this time, let us proceed to circumference. So, sa gali na circumference class, circumference is equal to pi times d or 2 pi r. So, where d is the diameter of the circle. So, kani si d mo ni siya ang diameter sa circle and r is the radius of the circle. So, mo ni siya ang formula in getting the circumference. Okay, so let us, example letter A, find the circumference of the given circle. So, we have here the circle. Ang iyahang, so, sa atuang circle class, ang iyahang diameter is 50 feet. So, we have to substitute the value sa atuang formula. So, circumference is equal to pi times d or pi times diameter. So, unsay value ni pi class? We have 3.14. Teacher, hagikan si 3.14. Mao ni value sa pi. So, and then, our diameter times d or our diameter is 50 feet. So, we have the circumference of the circle 3.14 times 50. We have 157. Unsa unit? Feet. Okay? So, this is now our answer. So, ang circumference ani nga circle class is 157 feet. Okay?
Okay, so this time let us proceed to area. So, unsa ning area class? The region enclosed by a plane figure called area. So, enclosed by a plane figure mo ni ang area. So, it is far more convenient to find the area using a formula than counting the square units within the figure. So, para mas madali na to pagkuha ang area class, magamit ta og formula. So, we have some formula. the area of a rectangle. So, we have length times width. So, area of a rectangle is equal to LW or length times width. Okay? So, mo ni siya rectangle class. Oh. Very good. Next, area of a parallelogram. So, unsa ang area sa parallelogram class? Base times height. So, this is the base and kaning pasaka dari class mo ni ang height. Right? Naka-follow? So, area of a parallelogram is equal to base times height. Okay, next. Area of a trapezoid. So, unsa ng trapezoid? Kani class nga, kani nga figure class mo ni trapezoid. Kani, oh. Okay? So, ang area sa trapezoid is equal to 1/2 times height times base plus 1, base 1 plus base 2. Okay, so look at the figure, dari class. So, we have nganong 1/2. 1/2 sa yung height. So, ang height, i-times nimo og 1/2 and then, ang base 1 and base 2. So, para makuha ang area, we have the formula 1/2 height quantity base sub 1 plus base sub 2. Okay? Nasabtan ang area sa trapezoid? Yes. Next, area of a circle. Teacher, na po area ang circle? Yes. Lahi ang circumference of a circle, lahi po ang area of a circle. So, in getting the area of a circle, we have the formula. Area of a circle is equal to pi radius square or pi r square. So, mo na ito ang circle class. So, si pi, constant na nadaana, ang iyang value is 3.14. And then, atong radius, ato siyang i-square. So, area of a circle is equal to pi r square. Right. Naka-follow? Very good. Next, area of a square. So, common naman kayo ni area of a square is length of a side square. So, since square kay all sides niya ay is congruent, therefore, ang iyahang area is side square or i-square lang nimo ang measurement sa iyahang side. Right? So, mo ni area sa square class. Side square. Next, area of a triangle. So, area of a triangle is equal to 1/2 times base times height or 1/2 base times height. Okay, so, mo ni siya ang ato ang triangle. Teacher, what if kuan siya kanang regular triangle or equilateral triangle? So, same lang yapon. 1/2 base times height. Next is rhombus. Area of a rhombus. So, we have base times height. So, si base i-times lang nimo ni height. Teacher, parehas lagi og formula si rhombus ug si parallelogram because rhombus is a kind of parallelogram. That's why ang ilahang area is same lang, base times height. Okay? Naka-follow ba ang tanan? Very good.
Let us have example letter A in area. So, we have the figure. It is a rectangle. So, we have the dimension. Width is 3. Ang iyahang length is 7. So, how to get the area of a rectangle? So, unsay formula in getting the area of a rectangle class? We have length times width or LW. So, all you have to do is to, what is the length of this rectangle? It is 7. What is the width of this rectangle? It is 3. So, the area of this rectangle is 7 times 3. We have 21. Okay, that's it. Lisod sayon. Sayon ra kayo. Okay, example letter B. Example letter B class, we have a circle. Circle. We have a square. So, what is the area of a square? It is, area of a square is side. So, what is the area of a square? We have the formula S square or side square, or it means nga ikaduhaon nimo si side kay same lang man ni sila og sukod tanan. So we have, so what is our side? We have 7 squared. 7 squared is equal to 49. So nganong na 49 class? Because 7 times 7 is 49. So this is now our area. Okay, nakapalo? So yun ra no. Very good. Okay, so let us have example letter C. So unsa may tawag ani nga figure class? This is a trapezoid. What is the area of trapezoid? We have 1/2 times height quantity base 1 plus base 2. Okay, so this is the formula of getting the area of trapezoid. So let us solve. We have 1/2 times height. So aha man natong height dari class. Kanisi 4 feet. Nganong siya man? Kay siya man ang nag-indicate kung unsa ka habog ang trapezoid. So 1/2 times 4 or 4 feet. Quantity base 1 plus base 2. So kinsa man nato ang base 1? Base dani sa ato ang example. It is si 5 plus base 2 11. Okay? So we have 1/2 times 4, we have 2, right? Quantity 5 plus 11, we have 16. 2 times 16 class. 2 times 16, we have 32. Okay? So, what is the area of a trapezoid? We have 2 times 16 is equal to 32 feet. Unsa unit? Feet square. Because area naman siya. So, we have 32 feet square. Okay? We have example letter D. So, we have the figure. Unsay tawag ani nga figure class? It is a parallelogram. So, unsa may area? What is the formula in getting the area of a parallelogram? We have base times height. Okay, so sa ato ang example, given ang ato ang area and also the base, but unsay kulang ang ato ang height. So we are going to find the height. So we have ang atong area given man, which is 96 centimeter squared, equals, what is our base? It is 8 centimeter. What is our height? Wala. So sulat lang na si H dara, okay? So, to get the height, we have to divide both sides by 8 centimeter. Ngano man? Para si height na, makancel ni sila dari, si height na lay mahabilin. Therefore, our height is equal to 96 divided by 8, we have 12. Centimeter square divided by centimeter is equal to centimeter. So, our height is 12 centimeter. So, nakuha na ba nato ang gipangita? Yes. So, this is it. So, the height of the parallelogram is 12 centimeter. So, ang iyahang base is 8 centimeter. Therefore, kung ato ni silang isolve class, base times height, makakuha ta sa area nga 96 centimeter square. So, kinsay naglibog? Sayon ra, sayon lang. Okay. Okay, so we have example letter D. So, we have ang atong example, ang atong figure dari class is a circle. So, given ang iyahang radius nga 10 cm. Unsa din ang radius? Katunga siya sa iyang diameter. So, kung diameter ni, it is 20 cm. But, ang given lang is radius. Okay? So, find the area of this circle. So, we have the formula of getting the area of a circle. Pi r squared. Oh, so, we have area. We have, what is the value of pi? it is 3.14. What is our radius? It is 10 squared. Okay? So, we have 3.14 times 10 to the power of 2 or 10 squared, we have 100. So, next is 3.14 times 100, we have 314. Right? Unsa iyahang unit class? Centimeter squared. Okay. So, reminder, basta gali magkuha ta sa area, always na siya nga naka-squared. Okay? So, this is now the area of this circle. Naka-follow? Very good. Any question? Wala. Okay.
Let us have the other special figures. So first, we have prism. So unsa maning prism class? So kani nga prism, we have, this is a rectangular prism. So example ani is kanang ato ang mga box or aquarium. Yes, that is a prism. Next is pyramid. Kita na mo. Next is cone. Kakita na mo cone kanang sa ice cream, ay kanang sudlanan sa ice cream. So cone ang tawag ana. Next is cylinder. Aha mo kitag cylinder. Example ani niya is kanang mga lata. For example, lata sa sardines, corned beef ingana. So cylinder ang iyahang shape. Next is sphere. So, aha mo kitag sphere class. So, example ani niya is kanang shape sa ato ang globe. That is sphere. Okay? So, kaning atong solid figures, naani sila'y 3 parts. Ang first part nila is ilahang face or ilahang face. Mo ni siya ang flat surface. So, mo ni ilahang surface. Okay? And then, ang ilahang edge or a line segment where two faces meet. Next is vertex. Is a point with several planes meet in a point. So, for example, sa kani, ang iyahang face kay kani diri nga part mo ni ang iyahang face kay flat surface. So, kani also, this is a face. Kani dari, kani siya face ni. And then, aha may gitawag na tog edge. Kaning, aha sila ga tagbo. Kani si face 1 ug si face 2, aha sila nagtagbo. Mao na siya gitawag na to nga edge. Okay? And then, vertex kay point where several planes meet in a point. So, kaning point daari, kung aha sila nagtagbo tanan, mo ni siya gitawag nga vertex. Okay? Okay, so next thing to explain is the prism. Unsa maning prism? A prism is a polyhedron with two identical parallel faces called bases. So unsay tawag anang parallel nila nga dagway class? Base. Okay? A prism has two bases which are congruent polygonal regions lying in parallel planes. So, congruent ang ilahang regions. It can be named according to the shape of its bases. So, mapanganlan na to na siya. Unsa na siya type nga prism according sa ilahang base. For example, a hexagonal prism has two bases which are congruent hexagonal regions. So, we have paano mapanganlan ng prism according sa iyahang shape, sa iyahang base. We have triangular prism. So, when we say triangular prism, ang iyahang base anak class is triangle. Okay? Next, quadrangular prism. So, unsa iyahang base anak? Quadrangle or four sides ang iyahang base. Okay? Muna gitawag na to siya quadrangular prism. Another is pentagonal prism. So, when we say pentagonal prism, ang iyahang base na ay 5 sides. So, muna gitawag na to siya pentagonal prism. Okay? Next is hexagonal prism. So, when we say hexagon, it has 6 sides. So, ang prism nga na ay 6 sides is what we call hexagonal prism. Okay, so we have a triangular prism has Pila ka buk ang face sa triangular prism? We have 5 faces, 9 edges, and 6 vertices. So, ahaman ani. Anong na 5 man? So, we have 1, 2, moni 2 na to. We have 3, dayon 4, kaning nasa ilalom class. And then, kaning diri sa likod, mo na ika, 5. 9 edges. Nganong 9 man? Pila man ni? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then kaning broken lines mo ni ika 9. Okay, and then 6 vertices. Why 6? We have 1, 2, ang vertices plus point nga sila nag-meet. 3, 4, 5, 6. So, kanin mo ika 6 nga vertex. Okay, naka-follow? The 5 faces are the 2 triangular bases and the other 3 lateral faces are the rectangular faces. So, di ba 5 man ang face sa triangular prism. So, ang kanang 2 ana, ang duha atong base, ang kaning sa top ug sa bottom. Top and bottom. So, ang iyahang base is triangle and their lateral faces is rectangle dadayon na. So, as what you have observed, ilahang rectangular, ang ilahang lateral face is triangle. Di ba triangle man niyo? Okay. So, hingana lang ang prism. So, abi lang ninyo maolang na shape ang inyong nakita. No, kana sila tanang sides, kana tanang surface dira counted na sila. Okay? Next is pyramid. So, kinsa na may nakakita og pyramid? So, kita tanan naman ata, no? A pyramid is a solid where base is a polygonal region and the altitude of the pyramid is a segment from its vertex perpendicular to the plane containing the line. A regular pyramid is a pyramid having the following properties. So, paano na to siya matawag nga regular? Kung its base is a regular polygon. So, when we say regular polygon, parehas sila og sukod or ilang dimension parehas or congruent. Next is, its lateral faces are congruent isosceles triangle. So, lateral faces. Next is altitude. Its altitude meets the base at its center. So, we have here. Next, so, mao ni siya types of pyramid. We have triangular pyramid, square pyramid, pentagonal pyramid. So, the altitude of each lateral faces of the regular pyramid is called the slant height of the pyramid. So, explain sa nato ni class. Si triangular pyramid class, ang iyahang base is triangle. Okay? And then, ang kaning height niya, mo na yatong gitawag nga slant height. Iyahang altitude of each lateral faces of a regular pyramid is called slant height. So, and then, kani sa square pyramid, ang iyahang base is square. Okay? Pentagonal pyramid, ang iyahang base is regular pentagon. So, hingana. Okay, another kuan is kani, mo ni iyahang base. Ang base niya is square. So, what do we call this kind of pyramid? It is a square pyramid. So, iyahang slant height mao ni kani nag-slanting dari mo ni iyahang slant height. And then lateral faces kani iyang mga nawong kani. So unsa man ang nawong sa square pyramid? It is a isosceles triangle. Okay. So, nasabtan ba sa pyramid class? Ingani ang mga dagway sa pyramid. So, we have types of pyramid, the triangular, the square, and the pentagonal. Okay? Volume. Next thing ato ang i-discuss is ang volume. So, the amount of space of three-dimensional figure occupies is called its volume. So,
three-dimensional figure. So mo na yung gitawag na to nga unsa yang gikuan ang space, the amount of space. So kung moana kag space, it is volume. Kung moana kag sum of lengths, it is perimeter. So lahi sila ha. Okay, we have the formula volume of a cube. So mo ni cube class, kita na mo cube kanang for example kanang sa Rubik's. So this is a cube. The volume of a cube is equal to the cube of, so ang volume class, it denotes letter V nga dako, big letter V, and then the cube which is denote letter E, which is the length of an edge. So the volume of a cube is equal to E to the power of 3 or E cube, right? Okay, next is the volume of a prism. The volume of a prism is equal to the product of the area of the base and its height. So, sayon ra kay pagkuha sa volume sa prism, equal ang iyahang ang product of the is equal to the product of the area of the base and its height. So, base times height lang. Okay, i-times din mo si base ug si height, mao na ang volume sa prism. Okay, next is volume of a right circular cylinder. Okay, so the volume V of a right cylinder is given by the formula. We have the volume of a right circular cylinder, base times height equals pi r squared height or h, where r is the radius of the circle at either end and h is the height. So nganong ang volume sa circular cylinder kay naay pi r square height because ang base anang cylinder class is circle. So mo nang pi r square times height. Mo nang iyahang volume. Okay? So nasabtan ang mga formula sa volume sa some solid figure. Very good. So, another formula is the volume of a pyramid. So, ang volume sa pyramid, it is 1/3 base times height, where B is the base area and H is the height or the perpendicular distance from the top to the base. So, sa kani class, kani man atong pyramid, ang iyahang base, it times nimo sa height. So, may height ani. Kani class o kani. Dili slant height. Ang height gid niya. So, kani. Okay? Very good. Volume of a cone. So, the volume V of a right circular cone with radius equal 1/3 the product of the area of its base area or B and its height H. So, we have the volume of a cone 1/3 base times height equals 1/3 pi r square h. Okay, so remember nga ang base sa cone is a circle. Maunang naay pi r square. Okay, and then ang height din niya kani dari class. Dili ning slant height but kani. Okay. Mani height. So ang iyahang volume is 1/3 base times height or 1/3 pi r square height or h. Okay, so volume of a sphere, we have V, the volume V of a sphere with radius r is given by the formula. We have V equals 4/3 pi r cube. So, why pi r cube? So, because ang sphere, lingin ba, diba? Circle, man gyapon ang sphere. So, volume, it is cube. So, the volume of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cube. Okay? Nakasabtan? Okay, let us have an example. Okay, so let us have example of volume. We have find the volume of the following figures. We have letter A. It is a prism. So, we have their dimension 10 feet by 10 feet by 10 feet. So, second is the cylinder, which
having a radius of 12 and a height of 24 centimeter. Next is letter C. We have a cone. So, ang iyang height is 24 centimeter and then ang iyang diameter is 24 centimeter also. So, letter D is a sphere with a radius of 24 centimeters. So, how to get the volume of these figures? We have letter A. So, unsay volume sa cube formula? We have e to the power of 3 or e cube. So, write the formula of a cube. So, sa may formula sa cube, it is e cube. Dayon, kani si A, di ba mao man ni ang dimension. So, it is 10. So, 10 to the power of 3 is equal to 1,000 feet cube. So, nganong na cube? Because feet times feet is feet squared times feet. We have feet cube. So, kung manatag volume, ang iyang exponent, anak class, is always 3. So, remember again, kung volume, ang exponent niya, 3 or cube. Kung area, ang iyang exponent is 2 or square. Kung perimeter, wala na siya. Ang exponent niya is 1. So, ana lang ha. Next is, we have the cylinder. So, how to get the volume of this? We have the formula, pi r square h. Okay? So, muna yung formula sa cylinder. So, distribute na din mo ang mga value. We have pi times, unsa iyahang radius class? It is 12 centimeter. So, tara, ang iyahang radius. So, butang nimo dira sa r. And then, don't forget nga, naka-squared pa ni siya. R squared ang radius. So, squared po nimo na si 12. And then, ang iyang height class, it is 24. So, sulat nimo na 24. Okay? Next is, isolve na dayon nimo. So, the volume is about 10,851.84 centimeter cube. Teacher, nganong na 10,851.84? Because, ang kanisi pi, ang value ani ni pi class is 3.14. So, i-times sa ninyo, 3,456 times 3.14. Maunang 10,851.84. And then unit, centimeter cube. Okay? Next is letter C. We have a cone. So, we have the formula 1/3 pi r square h. Okay? So, B is equal to pi r square because the base of the cone is a circle. Okay? Unsay base sa cone? Circle. So, kani si base, ang B, i-replace nimo sa formula sa circle, which is pi r square. Okay? So, replace r with 12. So, ang radius na to is 12. Teacher, nganong 12 nga 24 man ang given dani? Yes, the given is 24. But take note, this 24 is the diameter. Okay, so nantawa iyahang kuano, it is diameter. So katunga sa 24, 12 mo nang ang atong radius is 12. And then, don't forget nga, naka-square pa na siya. So, na 2 sa ibabaw. And then, replace h with 24. Nga ng 24, mauman ni siya ang height. Kani nga 24 ang gimina na class, ang iyahang height. Okay? So, then, solve na din na to. 1/3 pi times 12 squared times 24. So, isolve na to. Ikuan nyo, pwede na po mo magamit og calcu para mas madali mo. So, the volume is about 3,617.28 centimeter cube. Okay? Teacher, nga nung na 3,617.28? Because, kani si pi class, ikuan ninyo ang iyahang value class. The value of pi is 3.14. So, 1,152 times 3.14 is equal to 3,617.28. And then, unit, centimeter cube. Don't forget nga basta volume 3 ang iyahang exponent. Okay? Next, letter D. So, ang sanding letter D? It is a sphere. So, kaning letter D dan is sphere ni class, ha? Okay. So, unsay volume sa sphere? We have 4/3 pi r cube. Okay, so, sulat nimo dara, formula, replace nimo si r with 12. So, kani si radius, nganong 12? Because ang given is diameter. So, 24 divide 2. Kaya ang diameter times 2 siya sa radius. Okay? So, 24 divide 2 is 12. And then, naka-cube siya or to the power of 3. So, we have 4/3 pi quantity 12 to the power of 3 is equal to 2,304 pi centimeter cube. Okay, so i-integrate mo ang value sa pi, which is 3.14. So the volume is about what? 7,234.56 unit centimeter cube. Okay, so hinganion na siya. Sayon ra kayo class. Ang given, kung unsay given class, i-substitute lang ninyo dito sa formula. Hinganaon ra siya pagkuha. Sayon ra kaayo. Dayon, kung cone, cylinder, sphere, niya ang given kay diameter, i-divide 2 lang na siya para makuha ninyo ang radius. Okay? Nasabtan ang saan pagkuha sa volume? Very good. Okay, so we are done discussing about perimeter, circumference, area, and volume. This time, let us now have our activity sa lesson 2.2. Answeran ninyo class, and try it 6, try it 7, and try it 9. So, muna inyong ansiran ha. Try it 6, try it 7, try it 9. Lantawan na sa inyong libro sa lesson 2.2. Okay, isulat niyo ang answer sa one whole sheet of paper. I-pass na siya karong December 6. Kung na may mga pangutana, panawag ra mo sa kuha. Okay, so that's all for this week class. God bless everyone and goodbye.